On the 9th of August 2024, the skies held their breath, as if sensing the impending tragedy that was about to unfold. Voepass, Linhas, Aéreas flight 2283 took off from Cascavel Airport, embarking on what was supposed to be a routine journey. Its destination was the bustling Guarulhos International Airport, a hub of activity and anticipation. The flight carried 62 souls, a mix of eager travelers, some on business, others on vacation, and dedicated crew members committed to ensuring a safe journey. Little did they know their journey would be tragically cut short, forever etching their names in the annals of aviation history. The anticipation and excitement of the passengers would soon turn into a nightmare. As the ATR 72-500 turboprop aircraft approached its destination, aircraft was flying at an altitude of 17,000 feet, 5,200 m, prior to stalling and entering a flat spin with a rapid descent at around 1321. The crew, experienced and well-trained, faced an unexpected challenge. Instead of a smooth landing, the aircraft tragically crashed in Guarulhos in São Paulo state, a location that would soon be marked by sorrow and loss. The crash sent shockwaves through the nation and beyond as news of the disaster spread quickly. The wreckage, a grim testament to the unforgiving nature of aviation accidents, became the epicenter of a desperate search for survivors and a relentless pursuit of answers. Rescue teams worked tirelessly, hoping against hope to find anyone alive. The immediate aftermath was a scene of chaos and heartbreak. Emergency responders faced a daunting task, navigating through the debris and wreckage. Rescue workers raced against time, sifting through the debris field in a desperate search for survivors. Every second counted, and the pressure was immense. The crash site, a stark contrast to the serene landscape it once occupied, became a poignant reminder of the fragility of life and the unforgiving nature of aviation accidents. The once peaceful area was now a scene of devastation. The news spread like wildfire, leaving a trail of disbelief and sorrow in its wake. People across the globe were glued to their screens, seeking updates and hoping for a miracle. Families and friends of those on board clung to hope, their anguish amplified by the agonizing wait for news. The airport terminals were filled with tearful reunions and heart-wrenching goodbyes. The world watched, united in grief and desperate for answers. The tragedy of Voepass Linhas Aéreas Flight 2283 would be remembered as a somber reminder of the risks inherent in air travel and the enduring human spirit in the face of adversity.
At the heart of this tragedy lies the ATR 72-500, a twin-engine turboprop aircraft widely used for short-haul flights. This aircraft is a common sight at regional airports around the world, known for its reliability and efficiency in connecting smaller cities and towns. Manufactured by the French-Italian conglomerate ATR, the ATR 72 is known for its fuel efficiency and suitability for regional routes. Its design allows it to operate on shorter runways, making it ideal for airports with limited infrastructure. The aircraft's ability to take off and land on shorter runways has made it a favorite among regional airlines. The aircraft involved in the crash, bearing registration number PSVPB, had a history of reliable service. It was a workhorse for the airline, consistently performing well on numerous flights without any major incidents reported in its operational history. It had been in operation for 14 years, undergoing regular maintenance checks in accordance with industry standards. These checks are crucial for ensuring the aircraft's airworthiness, involving detailed inspections of the engines, avionics, and structural components.
While the ATR 72 boasts a generally good safety record, it has been involved in a number of accidents over the years. Each incident has been meticulously investigated to understand the root causes and to implement measures to prevent future occurrences. These incidents, often attributed to a combination of factors such as pilot error, mechanical failure, and adverse weather conditions, have prompted investigations and safety recommendations from aviation authorities worldwide. The findings from these investigations have led to improvements in training, maintenance procedures, and aircraft design. The ATR 72-500, a later variant of the original ATR 72, incorporates a number of safety improvements, including enhanced avionics and more powerful engines. These advancements are designed to provide better performance and increase safety margins, especially in challenging operating conditions. However, the crash of Flight 2283 serves as a stark reminder that even the most advanced aircraft are not immune to the complexities and inherent risks of air travel. This tragic event underscores the importance of continuous vigilance, rigorous maintenance, and adherence to safety protocols to mitigate the risks associated with flying. Behind the cold statistics of the crash were real people with lives, dreams, and loved ones. Each individual on board had a unique story, a narrative filled with aspirations, challenges, and cherished moments. The crew of Flight 2283, led by Captain Danilo Santos Romano and First Officer Humberto de Campos Alencar Silva, were seasoned aviators with years of experience under their belts. They were not just professionals, but individuals who had dedicated their lives to ensuring the safety and comfort of their passengers. Captain Danilo Santos Romano, known for his calm demeanor and exceptional flying skills, had a spotless safety record. His colleagues often spoke of his unwavering commitment to excellence and his ability to handle even the most challenging situations with grace. His first officer, Humberto de Campos Alencar Silva, was a rising star within the airline, eager to learn from the best. With a passion for aviation and a keen eye for detail, Humberto de Campos Alencar Silva was well on their way to becoming a distinguished pilot. Together they formed a formidable team, responsible for the safety of all those on board. Their synergy and mutual respect were evident in every flight they operated, ensuring a smooth and secure journey for their passengers. The passengers of Flight 2283 represented a cross-section of Brazilian society. From different walks of life, they came together on this fateful journey, each with their own destination and purpose. Among them were families returning home after holidays, their hearts filled with memories of joyful moments spent together. Parents and children, grandparents and grandchildren, all looking forward to the comfort of home. Businessmen on their way to important meetings, carrying the weight of their professional responsibilities and the hopes of their companies. They were driven by ambition and the desire to achieve their goals. And students eager to embark on new adventures, filled with the excitement of exploring new horizons and the promise of a bright future. Their youthful energy and enthusiasm were palpable. Each passenger carried their own story, their hopes and aspirations tragically cut short. The dreams they nurtured, the plans they made, all came to an abrupt end on that ill-fated day. There was 8 doctors, including 6 oncologists who were traveling to a cancer conference in Sao Paulo, 4 professors from Western Parana State University, 2 staff members of the Federal University of Technology Parana, and 2 children, whose story resonated with the nation, symbolizing the human toll of this tragedy. Their life, filled with promise and potential, became a poignant reminder of the fragility of existence. Their lives, intertwined by fate, were forever bound by the shared experience of Flight 2283. In their final moments, they were united in a way that transcended their individual stories.
Their lives, intertwined by fate, were forever bound by the shared experience of Flight 2283. This tragic event serves as a somber reminder of the preciousness of life and the unexpected turns it can take.
As investigations began, attention quickly turned to the weather conditions at the time of the crash. The skies over Guarulhos were reportedly clear, but sudden gusts of wind and unexpected turbulence could always pose a threat.
Indeed, weather conditions can be quite unpredictable. While initial reports suggested clear skies, we must consider the possibility of microbursts or wind shear, which can be particularly dangerous during landing. Early speculations also pointed to potential mechanical failures or pilot error, but it's too soon to draw any definitive conclusions.
The investigation into the crash of Voepass Linhas Aéreas Flight 2283 is ongoing. Each piece of evidence, every witness statement, and all technical data will be meticulously analyzed to uncover the truth behind this tragic event. The world waits, hopeful that answers will emerge from the wreckage, bringing some measure of closure to the families and friends of those lost.
The aircraft was at cruising altitude when it first encountered trouble. All right, let's break it down step by step.
According to Flight Radar 24, the aircraft was cruising at 17,000 feet, 5,200 m, when, at 13:21 local time, the aircraft experienced a brief loss of altitude and then briefly gained altitude.
Shortly thereafter, the aircraft entered what appeared to be a flat spins and a steep and terminal descent. The last data transmission and loss of radar contact occurred at 13:22 before the crash.
ADS-B data indicated that the aircraft had reached a maximum vertical descent rate of 24,000 feet per minute, 120 m/s.
Within moments, the pilots were struggling to regain control, and they attempted several maneuvers, but the situation kept deteriorating.
Eventually, the aircraft's descent became uncontrollable.
The final moments were chaotic, with the crew doing everything they could to avert disaster.
Despite their efforts, the plane tragically impacted the ground.
The data from the black box will be crucial in understanding exactly what went wrong.
The investigation is a collaborative effort involving experts from various countries. We are committed to uncovering the truth.
In the wake of the tragedy, international teams have come together, pooling their expertise to piece together what happened.
When we look at past incidents, we often find patterns that help us understand the present. It's crucial to analyze these parallels carefully.
By examining previous aviation accidents, investigators hope to identify similarities that could shed light on the current case.
We assure the public that every possible resource is being utilized to ensure a thorough investigation.
Our hearts are broken, but the support from around the world has been a source of strength.
The official response has been swift, with a promise of transparency, while the public's reaction has been one of overwhelming compassion and solidarity.
The investigation is ongoing, and we are exploring all possible avenues. We owe it to the victims and their families to find answers.
As the investigation continues, the quest for closure remains at the forefront, driven by a commitment to uncover the truth.